Hey guys, welcome back to the vlog. I thought it'd be fun to do like a spring day at home. Oh my goodness, this one has just been following me around, squeaking at me all morning. Honestly, since like 3 o'clock this morning. If we're really getting into it, he loves to lay on things, and sometimes I'm the thing he lays on. And so at 3 o'clock this morning, he crawled on me and wanted head kisses and was rubbing his whiskers all over my face, which I love him so much. But at 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm trying to sleep, it's not the most fun, right? Right? My goodness. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to do a spring day at home. We are going to go camping for Memorial Day weekend, so the next video will be an adventure video, as long as it doesn't like rain or snow or something. Every time we've tried to go camping, something has happened with one of the dogs, with the weather, and it just hasn't happened, and now it's May. Time went by like that. But I thought it'd be fun to do a spring day at home. Eric and I are going to grill tonight and make dense bean salad. I want to make fresh mint tea. It's already so hot here. It's like in the 70s already, which is not normal for us in May, and we don't have air conditioning, so it's already like starting to feel hot in the house because it's not getting cold enough at night. So that's super fun. So anyway, I really want iced tea, and I make a really good mint tea. Every single person I've ever had try it has loved it, so I'll show you guys how to make that. And yeah, just do some like fun things at home. My office, I finally painted it, but I have some like touch-ups and things that I need to do, and some spackling, and then once I get the spackle out, I need to do everything in the house because that's just how I am. So we're gonna do that. And yeah, just generally enjoy the fact that it's finally green and sunny and warm. And yeah, I think people forget that Colorado gets spring so much later. It's really only happened within like the last 2 weeks for us that like spring has really come, and like our trees finally have leaves, and the rule is we're in garden zone 5B, so you can't plant anything until after Mother's Day, or do they tell you not to? So we're just now starting to get flowers, so maybe we'll go to a plant nursery, maybe we'll go to a thrift store and get a plate and some rocks to make a bee water fountain. We'll see. It's gonna be a fun spring day at home.
I'm so squeaky.
Or not, I actually got cold, so I had to put a sweatshirt on. There's a lot of wind right now, and it's really cooled the temperature down, which is nice, but also it's really windy. Anyway, I'm freezing now, and yeah, I had to put a sweatshirt on. Anyway, it's a few hours later now. I've been working. I actually have quite a bit of work I need to get done because busy season is here. It snuck up on me. I was really enjoying like the 2 weeks of slow season I got this year, but all good things. Anyway, so I was getting some of that done, but I think I'm gonna spackle the rest of the things that I want to do now so that I can paint later and that can be done, and we can move on to like the fun part. We went to go look for picture frame molding this last weekend, and I couldn't find the kind of molding that I wanted at Lowe's. And it is honestly a bit more expensive than I was expecting. Like, I knew it was going to be expensive, but it's more expensive than I was expecting. So I want to tape everything and measure and figure out if this is something that like I really want to do, or do I just want to do it because I've been seeing everywhere and I think it's kind of cool. I don't know, I'm really second guessing myself, but I always do that when it comes to home projects. But yeah, anyway, I also went and checked on my plants because we just planted them this last weekend. I planted a lily and I planted some mint, and they're in shock stage, so they're like a little droopy and everything. So sometimes I just check during the middle of the day to make sure they're like don't need a little extra water or anything. So I did that. They're looking good, and yeah, we're gonna go do this now.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from? Scene that keeps playing on repeat, ignores the rule of thumb. Oh, where does it come from? Oh, where does it come from? All your emotions with your heart on your sleeve, it won't fade until you paint it black. I let it burn, you call the fire brigade, but I feel that it will come
while they're drying, I'm gonna vacuum. We're gonna make mint tea. I'm trying to decide if I want to actually leave the house. I have something every single day this week, and it's just kind of nice to be home. So the flowers and the bee water thing might have to wait to another day. I don't know, we'll see. Mint tea recipe, and even though it's technically called a tea, it's not actually like green tea or black tea or oolong tea based or anything, which is one of the reasons I like it. It literally only uses fresh mint and water, so make sure you're using filtered water. I think I put a little too much in this pitcher, so I'm going to measure it out. You want 6 cups of cold water to start with. Yeah, so I did a little bit too much. Alright, so starting with 6 cups of water. Hang on, I have to go let Mushu in. Okay, next you're going to take the mint, and you don't even have to separate the leaves from the stems or anything like that. If you have fresh mint from your garden, lucky you, you're going to want a lot of it. I got these from the grocery store. I'm going to use 2 of them because I find that anything less than 2, it's not minty enough. And then you're basically just going to make sure your hands are clean, and you're going to squeeze the mint leaves in the water and like release all the mint essence. And you're gonna do that for a while. So put on a good audiobook or a YouTube video or something. You're gonna be doing that for at least 10 minutes. Once that's done and your leaves kind of look like mushy and you can tell the color of the water has changed, you're going to strain out. You're going to strain out the mint leaves into another bowl. I'm just using this small colander, but you can use anything. And then you're going to take the mint leaves that you just strained and you're going to dump them back into your original bowl. We're going to put this one to the side. Okay, the mint leaves are now back in a bowl without any water. Now we're going to add 6 cups of boiling hot water to them. That, and then we're going to let this steep. The original recipe that I use says like 10 to 15 minutes. I do it for a long time, like 30 minutes to an hour, sometimes longer depending on what else I'm doing. So we're going to let that sit and go about our day, and then we'll come back. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes, so I'm going to go ahead and you want the water to still be warm or like towards hot. I'm going to take the cold water and pour it in here. I might have to do it somewhere else because there's not room. The cold water is in the pitcher. This bowl is empty. We're now going to strain the warm water into this bigger bowl. And then you just get a big spoon and press all the mint leaves just to make sure we got much juice out of them as we can. And the reason you want it to be warm is because now we're going to sweeten it. This part's optional, but we like it sweet. It's not like overly sweet. I use agave and I do about half the bottle, so about 4 ounces. Which might sound like a lot, but I promise it's not. I calculated it out. It's like 12 grams of carbs per cup. And then mix. For me, it's really obvious that you sweeten the tea while it's warm, but I'm also from Virginia, where like sweet tea is very much a thing. And apparently western areas and northern areas, more northern Virginia, the part where I'm from is not very as much the South, but northern states, they don't know how to do sweet tea correctly, and it like blows people's minds when you say you have to sweeten it while it's hot. I don't know why. That's just science, but yeah, now you know in case you didn't already, so you can make yours and have it taste good. We have a beautiful pitcher of mint tea, and I'm going to put it in the fridge. We drink this throughout the week, and just whenever we run out, I make more, or I'll make like a milk thistle tea. But either way, it's so yummy. There's no caffeine. Mint is great for digestion. It is a little bit sweet and just really, really refreshing. I saw this hack on TikTok that said instead of having to sand your drywall putty stuff, that you can just take a wet paper towel and wipe it off, and it's actually been working so well.
I just wanna tell you that no. Yeah. All of my friends say, girl, you better take care, 'cause that man is trouble. Okay. And go deep down, I know I might be headed for two. Oh gosh. Now that you got me started, I just can't stop. No. 'Cause I love you, baby. I can't let you go, baby. I gotta tell you that I've been looking for love so true. When I was down and out, along came you. Though you might be a liar and a cheat too, I just can't quit you now 'cause I love you. Yes, I do. I can't let you go, baby. I can't let you go, baby. 'Cause I love you, I love you, I love you. No.
It's the next day. Workout has been done, litter box has been cleaned, plants have been watered. I still need to walk the dogs. But I was gonna go hiking this morning, but then we had like 20 to 30 mile an hour winds and it was cold after it's been so hot. So not really sure what happened there, but I hate wind. It's literally my least favorite kind of weather. So I skipped the hike this morning and just did a workout at home, but it was really good. But I'm really feeling like a blueberry iced latte. So I think I'm gonna run out and get some stuff to make that. And then since I have to go to the grocery store, there's a ARC thrift store right there. So I think I'm gonna pop in there and see if I can find like a cute plate for like the water for the bees that I was talking about. Also really good for spiders and all kinds of other animals, especially in Colorado. We don't have a lot of water around. We don't have a lot of still water that like pools that they can drink out of. So I really want to make sure that all of our critter friends have water this summer. It just gets so hot. So let's go and do that. Actually, perfect. I forgot that the ARC thrift store is also next to a Petco. So if the thrift store doesn't have like the glass rocks that I need to put at the bottom of the plates for the bee water thing, I can just run right there and get some. So this is perfect. Okay, mission accomplished. We got our plate. It dips just enough to keep in the water and everything, but it's still very accessible. And then the thrift store didn't have rocks, so I got these rocks from Petco. This was like $5. I don't know why. And then I went to the grocery store and got everything I needed there, so we're gonna go home and do that. I looked for a couple other things in the thrift stores too, like I want a pitcher to make a vase out of, and some fabric to do this cool thing with a picture frame I've been seeing, but I just have not had good luck at thrift stores in Colorado Springs. Maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places, but there's just not that much cute stuff. I don't know if it's because it's Colorado, so like people don't have that much cute stuff in the area where I live. Generally speaking, I don't know. Maybe I just have bad luck at thrift stores. But anyway, let's go home. I want this iced coffee because it's hot now, and I want to make this whole like bee water station. Feels like this, but I hate getting coffee out now because it's so expensive and it's never that good, which is crazy because I feel like it used to be less expensive and really good. And I found that I can just make coffee that tastes really good that I love at home for like less than a quarter of the price. So I'm gonna make some blueberry syrup to go in our iced latte or iced coffee. I guess I'm not gonna make a latte today because my stomach's been being weird with espresso, so I'm gonna try just like regular coffee. So we're doing 2 cups of blueberries so that it's very blueberry-y. Syrup will start to look like this, and then you kind of press the blueberries against the side. It's hard to do with one hand, but you press the blueberries with the side until they're all mashed up. Okay, the syrup is cooling. The berries are mashed. I'm just going back through and mashing the last like couple, but we're gonna let it, the stove's off now. We're gonna let the syrup cool while the berries are mashing it and really like get all that blueberry flavor in there, and then we'll strain it and add vanilla, and then it'll be ready to use. So in the meantime, let's go paint all of the things that we spackled yesterday. I'm so ready to have all the paint stuff out of my room, so let me grab a paintbrush and let's go do that. I think I mentioned that we got a lot of wind last night, and one of my lilies kind of broke and was drooping, and I tried twist tying it to one of the other lilies, and it just looked really sad, and I think it was like affecting the other ones. So I'm gonna put it in this bud vase and see if we can still get it to bloom, or maybe even propagate it. That would be really cool, but I don't know if that'll work or not. So yeah, I'm just gonna do that real quick. iced coffee. I was just gonna do iced coffee with milk and then cold foam, but I can't tell if our milk is good or not. I've gone most of my life without drinking milk. Milk kind of freaks me out because I feel like it goes bad so fast. I never know exactly when it's bad, and I just think when it is bad, it's really, really gross. Like even the thought of it makes me want to throw up. So I'm gonna use a little bit of coffee creamer and then do blueberry cold foam, I think. Okay. And I don't normally do cold foam because that's too much dairy for me. But my friend said the blueberry syrup was really, really good in cold foam. I gave some to them last time. So I really want to try it. It's such a pretty color. I decided not to add vanilla this time because last time it was too vanilla-y and it took away from the blueberry flavor. Oh my gosh, everything's so hard to open today. Also, apparently the blueberry syrup turns the cold foam like a really pretty color. So I'm excited for that. I remember when cold foam first became a thing, I thought it was so weird, and then one of my friends explained it to me that it was just not all the way whipped cream, and I was like, oh, that sounds delicious. I love whipped cream. Miss you. Well, those blueberries just sank. I tried to make it pretty. Okay, here she is. So pretty. We have our fun drink now, and I feel like I've lived 50 different lives today. But I need to get to work. I have my best friend's maternity photos tonight, and they're gonna come pick me up at 5:15. So yeah, I'm gonna get some work done. Thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you made it to the end of the video. I really appreciate you sticking around. There's gonna be more stuff like this, and then there's definitely gonna be a lot of adventure coming up this summer. Camping for Memorial Day weekend, going to Iceland, going out to the San Juan Mountains 3 separate times this year, and lots of hiking in between, and then more home days like this one. So a little bit of everything, but if that sounds good to you, maybe hit like and subscribe. No pressure. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.
You're my music, but you tear me to pieces. So where does it come from?